they were pretty determined about getting me fined right at the very beginning. So I'm going to... My mic? Okay. So I'm going to give my speech, and just in case they try to take me away.
What charge?
That's why I asked them, what charge?
We'll step out.
I know my rights.
Behind you, sweetie, if they come for you, don't worry.
Every human being has the God-given right to life, liberty, and security of a person. We declare today that we are exercising our right to peacefully protest. We are protesting the Emergency Measures Act to unlawful health orders and mandates who the police, government officials, unelected officials, businesses, employers, corporations, employees, WorkSafe, media, and the common citizens are attempting to enforce in compliance through lies, fear, division, segregation, force, bribery, threats, intimidation, extortion, and intimidation. Do what you want, but I will not comply. What about you? To begin with, the emergency measures are based on the claim that we're experiencing a public health emergency. There is no evidence to substantiate this claim. In fact, the evidence indicates that we're experiencing a rate of infection consistent with the normal influenza season. The COVID measures are unauthorized by law and are in direct violation of human rights and international laws. History reminds us just because it's law doesn't make it right. Premier Higgs, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jennifer Russell, the Health Minister Dorothy Shepherd, Education Minister Dominic Carty, and all of our MLAs and MPs, police officers, RCMP, businesses, corporations, employees, church leaders and boards, restaurants, WorkSafe, hospitals, doctors, nurses, seniors' homes, and healthcare professionals, unions, trustees, staff, school officials, including professionals, including superintendents, teachers, and principals, deans, union reps. You have all violated your roles and responsibilities by imposing and/or enforcing EMA unlawful health orders and discrimination with a V-Pass. Of the Canadian Constitution, the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, Bill of Rights, and Canadian Human Rights Act. Therefore, you could be and you will be held personally, civilly, and criminally liable. There are no provisions in any orders of any health minister, doctor, or provincial legislation, Emergency Measures Act, that can or pretend that any measures can override the Charter or other pre-Charter constitutional rights. Even if the federal government had invoked the Federal Emergency Act, which it has not, the Act states, and whereas the Governor and Council is taking special temporary measures, would be subject to the Canadian Charter. Did you hear that? It would still be subject to the Canadian Charter and human rights. We, the residents of New Brunswick and the citizens of Canada, do so declare, vaxxed or unvaxxed, we are done being compliant. Together we will commit to help, encourage, and support all those who are willing to stand up and resist tyrannical, unconstitutional orders that infringe on our God-given, inalienable, guaranteed rights. lockdowns, mandatory masks, and the quarantine of healthy people, fraudulent testing, travel restrictions, segregation, social distancing, tracking and tracing, discrimination, mandatory vaccines to be employable, to access health care, for education, or to even participate in society. We are done! To determine which business and individuals are essential and which are non-essential. We will support our small businesses and entrepreneurs who stay open. Together, we will work towards being sustainable through community. They have actually done us a favor. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Together, we will stand up for our medical freedom, bodily autonomy, and our access to health care and privacy rights. Together, we will protect our right to assemble and worship freely without restrictions. Attend funerals to mourn our loved ones and celebrate our friends and families' weddings regardless of our vaccination status. Together, we will commit to helping each other and protect our mental health and well-being and promote healthy lifestyles. Dr. Samuel says take vitamin D. Get lots into you, okay? When they were taking vitamin D years ago, people weren't sick because they put it in everything because they were making money off of selling vitamin D. And then they took it out of everything because everybody was healthy. So get it into you. So, together we commit, together we will build community to treat our neighbors and our fellow citizens as ourselves, building trust and security. Together, we will protect our precious children and our vulnerable seniors from the legislated, physical, and psychological abuse. Together, we will help with the development and access of our children's education. Together, we are done accepting policies that are lacking scientific data, dividing our families, isolating our communities and provinces, destroying our country, and ruining our lives. Together, we will speak up and advocate for those who cannot speak for themselves. Proverbs 31:8. Together, we will not fear. With God, we have hope and we have a bright future. Together, we will be the light in this dark world. Together, we will replace draconian policy makers and politicians. Did you hear that? Together, we will replace draconian policy makers and politicians. We're replacing you guys. Together, we will fight with every resource available to us until we have reclaimed our lives and rights from the hands of political tyrants, removing them and bringing them to justice. Together we stand united in solidarity, supporting one another, resisting unconstitutional orders. We will seek the removal of every government official and non-elected official, and we will not stop until we see this justice for all of our families. We won't stop because it's about our families, it's about our businesses, our livelihoods, and we will see it return to us here in New Brunswick and right across our nation.